What's up everybody, you're very welcome along to today's special video. As you know, myself and Mr. Crosby were out and about in London. We were privileged enough to be at the launch of LaLigaTV today. There were some special guests in attendance. We were lucky enough to get a chat with Mr. Guillem Balague, Graham Hunter, Mr. Tabas, the president of La Liga, was there, Gus Poyet was there, Mauricio Pochettino was there, many journalists and influencers were there as well. It was an absolutely wonderful event and one that we were very privileged to be asked along to. In this video today I'm going to tell you a little bit about the product itself. So LaLigaTV is going to show every single La Liga game. The good news is that the way La Liga is done, these games are going to be staggered, so you're never going to have games kicking off at the same time. A couple of little initiatives that I want to talk about as well with La Liga this season. You've probably seen the 360-degree cameras that they show replays and stuff on. It's an absolutely wonderful initiative, and quite frankly it's something I wish they'd invest in and have in the Premier League. Every single game on LaLigaTV is going to be available in stunning high definition as well, with 26 hours of content across the weekend. You'll also get little glimpses into the background. The studios are based in Barcelona. There's going to be documentaries around each club about the culture of the cities, about the food, the architecture, all the wonderful things that make this a very special league. Earlier on you heard me talking about Guillem Balague. Guillem has his own show on LaLigaTV called Talking Football. The first show was coming up this week and he had the pleasure of interviewing Xavi Hernandez, one of the absolute greats of the game, one of the Barcelona legends of that all-conquering Barcelona side back in the day. So make sure you look out for that one as well. The next question I know you're probably going to ask me is, Craig, where can we watch LaLigaTV? It's available on pretty much every single television platform in the UK and Ireland. We knew it was going to be on Sky TV. We knew that they were working with Premier Sports as well. Today at the launch we were lucky enough to find out that if you're a Virgin TV customer, good news, you'll be able to watch it on Virgin TV as well. I'm sure you guys don't want me to carry on with the sales pitch, so without further ado I'm going to lead you into the Guillem Balague interview, and after that there's a special little clip, a little sneak preview from one of my heroes. I had the chance to sit down with Graham Hunter. That full video will be up on the channel as well. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did. Thank you again to La Liga. Thank you again to the guys at the Playbook for having us. It's a true pleasure. Enjoy the interview. Sitting here with the legend that is Guillem Balague. Guillem, we all grew up listening to yourself, Graham Hunter, on Sky talking about Spanish football. We've been a little bit lost for the last couple of years, but now we're back at LaLigaTV. I've seen little clips, I've seen it starting to sneak into my timeline. How does it feel to be back and for your first big show to be with Xavi?
Yeah, it's brilliant. But more than just because it's Xavi or because I have a show, it's just the fact that there is so much backing behind. It's a big team of people, and they're all passionate about La Liga, so I'm enjoying sharing that passion with them and feeding from it as well. But to be told, do whatever you want, it's like, isn't that what we all want?
Absolutely, the freedom. Just some of the innovations that we heard spoken about earlier on. We've seen the 360 cameras, the Intel cameras, the fact that La Liga want to have quality products across every single stadium. It's the dream, isn't it?
Yeah, and technology is very important to them. It's a technological company in a way. That's what they want to transform things. They're still trying to find a way to do that. But they've got, their own OTT, and let's see what happens with it. But it's already at work in Spain. Now channels create channels on boxes like Robertson and Sky, and they have other plans. The look of the place as well is down to technology. Some of the cameras. I don't get too impressed with cameras. I want my football to be seen 3/4 of the pitch at least. It's different how it works in England. It's more close up, it's more individual. Here we want to see how the teams work. We got that. But also now you've got this camera. It's ridiculous. It's called Aranya. It's called Snyder. I don't know what they call it. It just flies at the pace of the guy running with the ball. So you are on top of him. It's like the closest you get to one of those 3D glasses that can be inside the pitch, which is coming as well. So all that they are trying, you don't know exactly what's going to be successful or not. And honestly, it is exciting to be part of a company, put it that way, that wants to try things. We are in that stage.
Innovation is very important. I've seen Mauricio Pochettino sitting beside you on stage earlier on. You're obviously a massive Espanol
I feel that he's one of us. I hope that he can go as far as he can with his career. Once I remember telling him, you would go after Espanyol to a team like Atletico Madrid. You'll make them Champions League or La Liga. You'll go abroad, you'll succeed, you'll come back to Espanyol. And he was laughing because he was like, is that how you think I'm going to have a mediocre career then? He was thinking very big at a time when he was at Espanyol. So, I think at some point, maybe just before he retires, he may have it back again. But he's in that.
What are your thoughts on the situation around Leicester Valverde? I had a quick chat with Graham Hunter about this earlier on. Obviously, you're a Barcelona-based journalist. I know Espanyol being your club, but do you think it was the right time for the change?
You have to listen to the people that are taking the decisions, and they quite clearly point out that for them it was the right time. So you have to believe that's the case. They're talking about lack of energy, you feel something, they all go like you smell something, that things are not right. And a series of results kind of convinced them that was a step to take. And it's a brave step. Halfway through the season, Barcelona don't normally do that. But perhaps it would have been even braver to do it in the summer when they felt that already things were perfect. Okay, decision has been taken at that point, you have to behave in a different way. It's fine that managers know they can't be sacked, but come on, he didn't deserve the kind of treatment that he got with his negotiating so openly with Xavi first, and then Pochettino, and then with Kike. Didn't need that. It's not fair, but that's what it's been. They apologised themselves, the club, the president, for having done it that way, but it did feel like it was the right time.
And getting back to LaLigaTV and this brilliant, exciting launch that we've had today, I think the price point is very important when you're on something like this, and to hear them take $5.99, I think they've nailed it, Guillem. What's your thoughts on that? Will this appeal to the UK market?
Yeah, and I hear we're spending money with other stuff. I hear that. I'm not sure those that say that have experienced La Liga before. The ones that I haven't heard from. I know they'll get it because we're offering 10 times more what we did at the time that we fell in love with it. 10 times more. Some of the quality of the pundits you've seen, the programs, the different programs as well, across different ages. So that for less than £6, I think I understand is an extra cost, but I promise you, we'll give you a lot for that money.
And finally, to finish up, my club, Liverpool, how do you think we're going to get around in the Champions League? Can we repeat it? It's obviously back in Istanbul this season, 2005 the miracle with your friend Rafael Benitez, who of course is still idolised. Do you think that can be done? Can we be the first English club to defend it?
Why not? Why not? I don't see any other team that goes like boom, boom, goal. And then just say, all right, we're defending now. And you cannot beat them. I cannot see any other team in Europe to have the idea so clear, the quality throughout. The only worry is the injuries. There's been a series of injuries, and you can see that the football hasn't been as good as it was previously, but still they win. So I don't see why not. The problem is there's not much logic in winning the Champions League. There's a bit of logic. You have to be very good, you have to be a goal scorer, you have to defend well, but it's a knockout competition. A lot of things can happen, but in my eyes they favour to win.
I know you're a busy man, Guillem.
I mean, if anybody in Anfield Agenda has ever listened to me before, they'll know that this level of enthusiasm I'm showing because we're at the La Liga event, because there are phrases to say, because you can channel, La Liga television on 435 and you can see 2 weekends of football matches free. And because, I mean, correct me, it's a long time since I lived in Britain. I don't think that every game has its own time slot in Britain. In England, a lot of the games are played against each other, whereas in La Liga, every single game has its own time slot.
That is unique. It is very unique. And as an Irishman, we've been very fortunate. In the UK, there's always been a 3 p.m. blackout of live games on a Saturday. In Ireland, Premier Sport gets to show us a game every Saturday, so we're a little bit fortunate.
Sensational. Well, for example, this weekend, the game that falls into that slot is Sevilla against Real Madrid, which is, in its own right, an extraordinary game. We know for sure that certain Real Madrid players won't make it, including Valverde, who was sent off for that clever last man tackle. I think we have to say clever. We have to say clever.
It's the dark arts, Graham. It's the dark arts of the game, whether we like it or not. If it's our club,
we use
we're
that
applauding
phrase,
that.
but do you think it's a dark art? Because we use that
think,
phrase.
I think as football fans we're beautifully hypocritical. If it's our own team, if that was Andy Robertson,
It's intelligent.
That's brilliant, and I'm standing up.
Whoa, you're trying to tempt me into the Andy Robertson rant now.
I'm gonna get you there. I'm gonna get you around to have a chat about Andy Robertson at some point. But something popped my mind that there's a massive cultural difference between the Premier League and La Liga, and that was I was sitting back watching about Atletico Bilbao and their magnificent stadium, and I remember they were walking around and they were showing the hospitality zone, and every different area you could walk the entire circle around.
You can.
There was different wines from different regions. There was different tapas, different food types.
While we're getting excited, just think about like if you could dream up a city and a stadium, it would be San Mamés in Bilbao.
It's beautiful.
Because what you do is, as you arrive in the centre, you've got 3 or 4 tributary avenues leading up the way. You can come in from north, south, east, west. But if you come up the way, there's nothing but sort of streams of humanity in pubs and restaurants and cafes leading up to this sort of Disney-style castle up on the hill overlooking the city and the river and the Guggenheim, and it's San Mamés. But like you say, it's new San Mamés. And what they did was they take the old San Mamés, which was like Newlands cricket ground, idiosyncratic, beautiful, built in different eras, and they just went, okay, we'll do this. We'll build the new stadium using this wall of San Mamés as a pivot, so that effectively it's got the same privileged location. You can access it easily. How many football fans are like, well, we're in a new stadium outside the city, or there's nothing there, but I'm going to use the word poxy.
Work away.
Brand cafes that we don't want to. These are organically restaurants, cafes, bars, fan meeting points that have been there for decades, and they're still there because the stadium has kept the same lugar, the same place, ubicación. And then what they did was they built 3 quarters and then take that first part that was the pivot wall and rebuilt it. And it's a sensational stadium. They held the Heineken European Cup rugby there a couple of seasons ago. I went and worked at that. You can go all the way around it. It's brilliant. Every seat is fantastic. But the fan experience at San Mamés is beyond belief. I'd say that whether you support Los Leones or not, I don't think there is a better individual football venue anywhere in the world than San Mamés.
I think
That's my point of view.
This beautiful articulation of language. You make people fall in love with the game, Graham, whether it's describing the food.